The Singapore government has indicated that it will carefully consider Mr. Lee Hsien Yang's application to demolish the family home at 38 Oxley Road. LHY, the youngest son of Singapore's founding Prime Minister, the late Lee Kuan, announced his intention to apply for the demolition in a Facebook post on 15 October 2024, following the death of his sister, Dr. Lee Wei Ling, on 9 October. The announcement marks a significant development in the ongoing saga over the fate of the historically significant property, which has been at the heart of a family dispute since LKY's passing in 2015. In his will, executed in December 2013, LKY expressed his desire for the house to be demolished. Immediately after, Dr. Lee moved out of the property. Dr. Lee, a prominent neurologist, had been the last remaining resident of the house. LHY reaffirmed his commitment to carrying out his father's wishes, stating, "After my sister's passing, I am the only living executor of my father's estate. It is my duty to carry out his wishes to the fullest extent of the law." He added that he would seek to build a small private dwelling on the site, which would be held within the family in perpetuity. LHY also referenced his brother, Senior Minister Lee Hsien Yang's remarks in Parliament in 2015, when he was Prime Minister, stating that upon Dr. Lee's passing, the decision to demolish the house would rest with the government of the day. In response to media queries regarding LHY's announcement, a spokesperson for the Ministry of National Development acknowledged the intended application and emphasized that the government would carefully consider issues related to the property in due course. The spokesperson also highlighted that any decision would need to balance LKY's wishes, public interest, and the historical value of the house. The house at 38 Oxley Road, where key decisions about Singapore's path to independence were made, has been a focal point of public and political discussion. The future of the house became contentious in 2017, when LHY and Dr. Lee publicly accused their elder brother, LHL, of trying to preserve the house against their father's wishes for political reasons. LHL denied the accusations, issuing a ministerial statement in Parliament, where he also raised concerns over the preparation of their father's final will. He clarified that he had recused himself from all decisions regarding the property and affirmed that any government action would be impartial. In 2018, a secret ministerial committee, which was formed in 2016 to study the future of 38 Oxley Road, proposed three options: preserving the property and designating it as a national monument, partially demolishing the house while retaining the historically significant basement dining room, or allowing complete demolition for redevelopment. LHL accepted the committee's conclusions, but stated that no immediate decision was necessary, as Dr. Lee was still living in the house. In a statement conveyed by LHY on behalf of Dr. Lee after her passing, she reiterated her strong support for her father's wish to demolish the house. "My father, Lee Kuan, and my mother, Kwa Geok Chu, had an unwavering and deeply felt wish for their house at 38 Oxley Road to be demolished upon the last parent's death," the statement read. She added, "He had also appealed directly to the people of Singapore. Please honor my father by honoring his wish for his home to be demolished." Despite selling the house to LHY at market value in 2015, LHL's stance regarding the house's preservation became a public issue, especially after the family disclosed that the government had raised concerns about reinstating the demolition clause in the 2013 will. The ministerial committee had reviewed the matter, but a final decision was deferred until now. The fate of 38 Oxley Road remains to be seen, but the government's decision will likely have lasting implications for the legacy of the Lee family and the conservation of Singapore's historical landmarks.